the security infrastructure and capabilities. It is my firm belief that while equipment is important, ultimately it's our human resource that will convert this potential into actual capability. An important priority area for us is to empower and prepare our air warriors for the Air Force of tomorrow, an Air Force which is going to be extremely technology intensive. I assure my countrymen that these men and women under my command are confident to take on any threat and are fully prepared to undertake full spectrum of air operations and respond to any challenge in the most befitting manner. While we train our men and women hard as leaders of men, we need to invest time and effort in nurturing, grooming, mentoring and training our subordinates at all levels. I am confident that each one of you will take on this important task as a sacred responsibility and in this manner contribute effectively to the future growth of the IAF. Special emphasis is being placed on improving the quality of life of our air warriors, including creation of better accommodation and messes, schools, sports infrastructure, medical and recreation facilities in all our Air Force stations. Towards re-employment of our air veterans, a memorandum of understanding has been signed between Ministry of Defence and the Ministry of Skill Development. All air warriors who have undergone skill certification courses as a part of this initiative have been absorbed in the private sector. Indian Air Force is grateful to the nation's trust, confidence and support. On behalf of all air warriors, I would like to express my gratitude to the Ministry of Defence as also to the Government of India for their support to our modernization plans. I take this opportunity to assure the nation of our sacred resolve in defending the sovereignty of our skies and safeguarding our national interest. I urge all air warriors to continue to serve with pride, honor, selflessness and dignity so that we can touch the sky with glory. My wife Kamalpreet and I extend our greetings to all air warriors, non-combatants enrolled, DSC personnel, civilians, esteemed air veterans and their families on the 85th anniversary of the Indian Air Force. I wish you all continued success in all your future endeavors. All the best. Happy landings. Jai Hind.
We now present the National Anthem. You all are requested to rise and sing along.
अब राष्ट्रगान होगा। आपसे अनुरोध है कि आप अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं एवं साथ में गाएं।
The parade commander will not take permission to march off Nishan Toli and the parade.
85वीं वायुसेना दिवस परेड बेहद आकर्षक अंदाज में आगे बढ़ती हुई ग्रुप कैप्टन एसएम यूनुस
The parade commander now taking permission to march off the Nishan Toli from the parade ground.
Colors of the Nishan are always considered the senior most and therefore the first to be marched off. That's a beautiful panoramic view of the whole parade. As the parade commander turns.
परंपरा के अनुरूप निशान टोली जब दर्शकों के सामने से गुजरती है तो सभी उसके सम्मान में खड़े होते हैं और जो वर्दीधारी कर्मी हैं वो सैल्यूट
Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to rise in honor of the Air Force colors as they are marched off. Uniformed personnel shall salute.
The Air Force presented the colors on the 1st of April 1954, and the nomenclature of the Chief of the Air also changed from Commander-in-Chief to the Air Marshal, and the first Air Marshal of the Air Force was then Subrata Mukherjee. Also one of the first pilots to train at Royal Air Force College in Cranwell, and was a part of the number 1 squadron, which was raised under the leadership of Flight Lieutenant Boucher.
Parade now marching off the parade ground.
भारतीय वायुसेना के जोशीले जवान परेड स्थल से प्रस्थान करते हुए अनुशासित अंदाज में कदम से कदम मिलाकर और अब आगमन हो रहा है एयर वॉरियर ड्रिल टीम का। समन्वय, संतुलन, दक्षता का दूसरा नाम एयर वॉरियर ड्रिल टीम।
Years of its glorious existence has bagged various national and international performances, making it the very first drill team of the Indian Armed Forces. On the occasion of 85th anniversary of Indian Air Force, we bring to you Drill Team Arjun as a tribute to the late Marshal of the Indian Air Force, Arjun Singh Distinguished Flying Cross, Padma Vibhushan, who lived his life as a true soldier and was a role model and inspiration to the generations of service personnel. The legendary air warrior was the only 5-star rank officer of the Indian Air Force, and the tales of his courage will remain immortal. Today, Drill Team Arjun will perform unconventional and breathtaking rifle maneuvers which will leave you enthralled. The motto of the team is Drill to Thrill. As the team leader marches forward to seek permission from our honorable chief guest, the team is ready to increase your heartbeats by their thrilling performance. Get set as we take you through the display of precision rifle drill. With its first formation, the square formation. From square formation, the team has advanced forward to present their impressive rifle skills in closer view to you all. Now, we are seeing the team making a W right in front of us while performing the series of drill movements. The drill which they perform is a combination of intricate movements which is now presented to you after an immense practice. The team is now marching while being in W formation. Watch closely as the Air Warriors display the daredevil act of throwing and catching the rifle simultaneously, that too while marching. And just for you all, they are performing one more time. Meanwhile, leading aircraftman Naveen Upadhyay is performing solo advanced drill, which is a combination of agility, flexibility and strength. The team now has switched over to rhombus formation. I really need not mention the strict physical regimen of the team members, as the 5.5 kilo 303 rifles with bare bayonets appears to be a toy in their hands, says it all for them. It is time now to present to you one of the most difficult and breathtaking movement, as the Air Warriors will throw the rifle to the alternate rear man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big hand for the young Air Warriors, as the distance between them is approximately 12 feet. The team now is marching and passing the rifle to each other in a cross formation. The next formation is the inclined line formation. What you're seeing here is a series of drill exercises performed in persistence and continuation. showing a combination of mesmerizing drill coordination by these air warriors. Drill signifies discipline and intensity of training. It inculcates the feeling of pride in uniform and the spirit of teamwork. Drill and marching thus are the way of life in armed forces. Ladies and gentlemen, do not take your eyes off as the rifles are going to be exchanged in that magical moment. The team now has rearranged themselves into a 4-line formation. It is needless to say that drill not only enhances the level of endurance in the individual, it also maximizes their combat effectiveness. Get ready to be awestruck as it's time for another mind-blowing maneuver of throwing their rifles blindly to the rear man. A big round of applause for this breathtaking maneuver, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can see the team marching in a zigzag formation while performing the synchronized rifle drill maneuvers. The team now is ready to demonstrate its malleable prowess by moving in serpentine motion. This swift movement is named as the snake formation. And now they have arranged themselves for another new maneuver called the circle formation. Meanwhile, leading aircraftman Naveen Upadhyay is once again back amongst us to perform solo advanced drill movements. The team now has rearranged itself for double circle formation to give you all a closer view of their drill movements. Ladies and gentlemen, while you all enjoy the drill movements, let me introduce you to the team. Today's team is led by leading aircraftman Venkatesh V. The members of the team in the inner circle clockwise direction are leading aircraftman B.S. Bisht, Prakash, Radhishyam, Abhijit, Amarjeet, Sandeep, Hanuman, Nitin and leading aircraftman Lalit Bisht. In the outer circle, clockwise direction, we have leading aircraftmen Mahavir, V.S. Rathore, Deepak, Balaji, Vikash, Tapan, Akshay, Gajendra and Ajay Pal. The team is now marching in double circle. All these movements simply showcase their fortitude, grit and determination to undertake such grueling challenges. This scintillating piece of music is composed by squadron leader Jay Chandran, Vayu Sena Medal, Director of Music Air Warrior Symphony Orchestra. The team now prepares itself for the grand finale, the tunnel formation, which is the most thrilling movement of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out for the team leader who is going to test the precision of the drill of his teammates by passing through the tunnel of flipping and rotating rifles with bare bayonets. This movement is the result of immense practice, coordination between mind and body, and the confidence in the abilities of self and his teammates.
एयर वॉरियर ड्रिल टीम के हैरतअंगेज प्रदर्शन के पश्चात ये टुकड़ी प्रस्थान करते हुए परेड
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once again for the Air Warrior Drill Team of the Indian Air Force.
जिसका अभिनंदन सारे जहां से अच्छा की धुन पर एयर वॉरियर ड्रिल टीम प्रस्थान कर रही है परेड स्थल से। इंसास राइफल जिसे हाथों में फूलों की तरह लेकर चलते हैं जवान, अपार जन समूह इस वायुसेना दिवस परेड का साक्षी बनते हुए, जिनमें विदेशों से आने वाले अधिकारीगण और मेहमान भी शामिल। कार्यकुशलता, सत्यनिष्ठा, देश के प्रति समर्पण, यही उच्च प्रतिमान है भारतीय वायुसेना की। और अब बारी है वायु योद्धाओं के आकाश में रोमांच की पराकाष्ठा तक पहुंचने वाले प्रदर्शन की। हमारे बहादुर और यशस्वी वायु सैनिकों का हैरतअंगेज एयर डिस्प्ले यकीनन यहाँ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों को दांतों तले अंगुली दबाने पर मजबूर कर देगा।
And now the most exciting part of today's celebrations, the air display and the vintage aircraft. The first on show is the biplane Tiger Moth and the other one the Howard. And you can see the palpable excitement in the spectators gallery already. That's the Howard.
टाइगर मॉथ ओपन कॉकपिट वाला विंटेज एयरक्राफ्ट और इसके साथ में हॉवर्ड का संचालन कर रहे हैं प्रशांत नायर, विंग कमांडर प्रशांत नायर। एडवांस ट्रेनर के तौर पर जिसका इस्तेमाल किया गया है, जबकि टाइगर मॉथ जिसका संचालन कर रहे हैं विंग कमांडर अजय मेनन। उसे बेसिक ट्रेनर के तौर पर भारतीय वायुसेना में पहले इस्तेमाल किया जाता रहा है।
So the Tiger Moth, a biplane with an open cockpit, Wing Commander Ajay Menon, an experimental test pilot, and this is the Howard, which has got a rotor in front. It is a more advanced trainer, and Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee was one of those who trained in the year 1930s in Cranwell in one of those on these machines. That's the Howard landing. And flying the Howard is Wing Commander Prashant Nair.
माहौल में उत्कंठापूर्ण प्रतीक्षा और अब आगमन हो रहा है। हरकुलिस फॉर्मेशन में 3 C-130 विमानों का नेतृत्व स्क्वाड्रन लीडर ए रावत कर रहे हैं। विशेष अभियान और वायुसेना की क्षमता बढ़ाने में C-130 की अहम भूमिका रही है।
Coming in now is Embraer 145, flown by Group Captain P. Batra. Embraer 145 are eye in the sky. The system is developed to serve the Indian Air Force in detection and tracking, identification and classification of threats, display of air situation pictures and multi-sensor data integration.
That's the Embraer.
Ladies and gentlemen, our eye in the sky. Keep moving to your right, following the Embraer. Will be
the first native AEW system developed by DO and Center for Airborne Systems.
And displaying its prowess. The C-17 is flown by Wing Commander Sukhoi. The Su-30s are flown by Wing Commander.
And now we will be looking forward to the C-17 Glowmaster 3. And there is that mammoth Glowmaster escorted by 2 Sukhoi 30 MKIs. The formation will fly past and give an aerial salute and display its flying prowess. The C-70s from 81 Squadron Skylords, flown by Wing Commander Sisodia. The Sukhoi 30s, flown by Wing Commander Jahari and Wing Commander Preetam Santra of 221 Squadron.
And now it's time to get up for a faster move, as some of the frontline fighter aircraft would now make their way on the parade ground, of course, in the sky, saluting the Chief of the Air Staff. First would be Jaguars, followed by Bison, then would be the Baz. Following the Baz would be Vajra, and finally the Sukhoi 30 MKI. The first fighter formation, 3 Jaguars flying in big formation. The formation led today by Wing Commander S.K. Singh. Touchdown dispensing says. Formation led by Jaguar pre-penetration strike aircraft. And following the Jaguars are 3 MiG-21 Bison aircraft flying in big formation, led by Group Captain R. Shukla. This multi-role aircraft is adept at both ground attack as well as aerial interception. And there you can see MiG-21 Bison aircraft flying in big formation. Formation led by Group Captain R. Shukla. And behind the Bisons are the Baz, or better known as MiG-29. Formation led by Group Captain T.S. Vaidya. The lead aircraft is the latest MiG-29 upgrade, an air superiority fighter aircraft with lethal air combat capability. The Baz formation, today led by Group Captain T.S. Vaidya. And behind them is 3 aircraft formation of 1 Mirage 2000 upgrade, with 2 Mirages flanked on either side of it. The formation will be dispensing flares, and today the formation is led by Group Captain A.P. Deshpande, the formation airborne from Air Force Station Walia. And there you can see Vajru Raj. Coming up next are 3 Sukhoi 30 MKI aircraft led by Group Captain Prashant Agnihotri. The aircraft will carry out a Trishul maneuver with the 2 wingmen peeling off in an upward climbing maneuver. The Sukhoi 30 is the latest version of the Sukhoi aircraft inducted in the Indian Air Force. Its superb maneuverability, speed, advanced avionics and beyond visual range weapon systems makes it ideally suited for its multi-role missions. Formation led by Group Captain Prashant Agnihotri. And now, for the icing on the cake is the Sukhoi 30 MKI piloted by Wing Commander S. Suri. The aircraft will carry out a vertical Charlie maneuver as an aerial salute to the Chief of the Air Force. The aircraft will pull up majestically up into the sky and carry out a series of rolls, finally disappearing in the blue yonder, symbolizing the Indian Air Force motto, Nabha Sprisham Deeptam, or touch the sky with glory. Sukhoi 30 in command of Wing Commander S. Suri. The Surikirans now taking off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Indian Air Force is now proud to present its latest war machine, the Light Combat Aircraft Tejas. The design of the Tejas has been configured to match the demands of modern combat. The flying display that you shall soon witness is primarily designed to showcase some unique aspects that go into making Tejas a formidable fighting machine. Completion of takeoff was a demonstration of the ability of the Tejas to rapidly climb to desired altitude for quick interception of incoming enemy aircraft. The pilot is now positioning onto your right for the first maneuver of the display, which is a loop along the runway. So keep looking to your right. After recovering from the loop, the pilots are now displaying the maximum rate turn, which is an academic maneuver to demonstrate the ability of this aircraft to change direction in the shortest possible time. This capability is of immense value when engaged in air-to-air visual combat. As the Tejas moves away from the display arena, the Tejas will approach from your left and the pilot will execute an outside turn, which is purely a demonstration of the capability of the aircraft and specifically the fuel system to handle prolonged negative G flight. So keep looking to your left. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you missed out the final details of that maneuver earlier on, the loop. This time the pilot performs the loop facing head on to you. So keep looking straight ahead. Also, please do appreciate as the Tejas flaunts its very impressive Delta planform. You can now see the Tejas turning left at low speeds, executing a minimum radius turn. This, ladies and gentlemen, is of utmost importance in air combat in order to gain a quick positional advantage prior to achieving a weapon solution. The Tejas in front of you at just 160 knots. By the slow speed handling capabilities, well, the pilot is surely not done yet. You can now see him approaching from your left for a slow speed, high angle of attack flyby. The Tejas from your left at just 125 knots. Please hold on to your seats now, ladies and gentlemen, as you will now see the Tejas accelerating down the runway. He will carry out a series of rapid rolls in front of you. So keep looking to your right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the man who was making the Tejas dance to his tunes is Group Captain Madhav Rangachari, Commanding Officer of 45th Squadron, the Flying Daggers. Commissioned into the fighter stream of the Indian Air Force in June 1997, he has over 2,700 hours of flying on various fighter and transport aircraft of the Indian Air Force. He's a qualified flying instructor, a graduate of the IF's Test Pilot School and of Defence Services Staff College. He was actively involved in the Tejas flight testing before assuming command of 45th Squadron in July last year. Gentlemen, our very own, made in India, Light Combat Aircraft Tejas. One big round of applause, please.
After a scintillating display by the Light Combat Aircraft, it is now time to paint the sky in the Sarang colors. I am Flight Lieutenant Tinju Thomas, the Sarang team commentator, and takes this privilege to guide you through the display. Display flying is all about precision and teamwork. The pilots have to demonstrate very high skill levels as they fly the Dhruv helicopter to the limits of its operational flight envelope. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the ultimate test in aviation for both the man and the machine. This will be well understood when the men in red will maneuver the made in India Dhruv helicopter. So sit back, hold tight, get ready to feel the downwash and listen out for the sound of rotors. Presenting to you the Sarang helicopter display team. The team is maintaining the wine glass formation while raising a toast on 85th anniversary of Indian Air Force. Leading the formation is Wing Commander Sachin Anand Gadre. He has flown 16 different types of aircraft as an experimental test pilot. Skonder Janpriya Mochra is the co-pilot of Sarang 1. During the right turn, look out for the change from inverted wine glass to India formation. Continuing with the introduction, Sarang 2 is being captained by Wing Commander Ashish Moge. Moge is known for his witty one-liners in the team. His co-pilot is Wing Commander BK Saho. He's a qualified instructor and test pilot too. The captain of Sarang 3 is Wing Commander Girish Kumar. He is the most experienced pilot of the team. He is the deputy leader of the team. His co-pilot is Skonder Adarsh Thakur. He is batting his third tenure with the team. Ladies and gentlemen, keep looking at the helicopters approaching from your left. On the leader's command, the formation will change from India to Diamond, greeting all the beautiful ladies present here. He is a qualified flying instructor and a proud alumnus of Sainik School, Satara. Flying with him in Sarang 4 is Wing Commander Aditya Singh Pawar. He is back with the team for the third time and as a proud alumni of the Delhi College Indore. As we slightly look to the right, we see Sarang 1, 2 and 3 turning inbound for the team's signature maneuver, the Dolphin's Leap. This maneuver requires a very high degree of skill achieved by straight mind and body coordination. All three helicopters flying abreast will pull up in the vertical plane and carry out a synchronized tall turn to the left. Here it is not just the machines but the men behind the machines who actually count. Ladies and gentlemen, so hold your breath and look straight ahead. Sarang 1, 2 and 3 running for the team's signature maneuver, the Dolphin's Leap. To join up with the formation. The team performs under the ever watchful eyes of the team safety officer, Skonder Sneha Kulkarni, the first woman display pilot of the team. She is assisted by the videographers. As the team prepares for the next maneuver, a word about our maintenance team led by Skonder Himanshu Purohit. He shoulders the onerous responsibility of ensuring that these 4 birds take to the skies and return safe. Flight Lieutenant Nidhi and Flight Lieutenant Basra help out in the much demanding work. Flight Lieutenant Parandaman, Flight Lieutenant Sandeep and Flight Lieutenant Deepak Sharma look after the second line servicing. Ladies and gentlemen, look straight ahead as the team is now rolling in for the next maneuver, the crossover break. Let's listen out for the leader's call as they come closer. We just saw these highly skilled pilots leave no opportunity to show off the capabilities of the helicopter they fly. Indeed, a fine product of Indian aviation industry and a symbol of Make in India. In the other expert pilots of the team, we have Wing Commander Bhopi, Wing Commander Dhankar, Squadron Leader S.K. Singh, Squadron Bhushan Rao and Squadron Leader Milind Londe. Now let me take you to yet another level of excitement this time. Brace up for lower and closer action. To your right is Sarang 1 and 3 and to your left is Sarang 2 and 4 coming in for double arrow cross. Was just awesome. In display flying, there's a very thin line between being brave and being foolhardy. Operating the helicopter to its limits, the Sarang team thrives on this magic portion of thrill and adrenaline. But this would not be possible without those thoroughbred technicians who assist the engineering officers in their challenging task. Do not be deceived by the beautifully painted helicopters. These birds turn into mean machines, ready to serve the nation whenever and wherever the need arises. Each member of the Sarang team strives to live up to a common goal of winning hearts and saving lives. Ladies and gentlemen, as we look straight ahead, the team will be now rolling in for the grand finale of today's display, the Sarang Split. the leader will pull up to present a salute to the first Marshal of the Indian Air Force, Arjun Singh, DFC. His memory will continue to guide and inspire us through the years to come. Let's listen out for the leader's call as they come closer for the grand finale, the Sarang Split. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Sarang helicopter display team living up to its motto, but for the rotors, we would have been closer.
भारतीय वायुसेना की गौरवशाली परंपरा, रोमांच की पराकाष्ठा तक पहुंचता हुआ एयर डिस्प्ले, दर्शकों में उत्तेजना, रोमांच और उत्कंठा का समावेश।
By the Sarang helicopter display team. It is time now, ladies and gentlemen, for the most awaited event and highlight of today's air show. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Suryakiran aerobatic team will now be presenting their maiden 9-aircraft display on the Hawk Mark 132 aircraft. It is indeed a matter of immense pride for the team that in a span of just over 2 years since resurrection, the team has achieved 9-aircraft status, regaining its former place and status to be counted amongst the very few 9-aircraft aerobatic teams in the world. 72 years after independent India's first ever flypast of the iconic Red Fort, led by the then squad leader Arjun Singh, commanding officer of the Indian Air Force display fight, Team Suryakiran, proud inheritor of this legacy, dedicates this historic display to the memory of the Marshal of the Indian Air Force, late Arjun Singh, DFC. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Suryakiran aerobatic team led by Group Captain Ajit Kulkarni. After that majestic entry in diamond formation, the leader has ordered a change, this time to Tejas formation, and the members will shift position to form the shape of India's very own light combat aircraft, the Tejas. The Tejas is the latest induction to the Indian Air Force's fighter fleet. This formation is dedicated to those people who propel the nation's effort to produce a truly world-class fighter aircraft right here in India. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the Suryakiran in Tejas formation. As the team prepares for the next flyby, let me introduce you to the pilots who are flying in today's display. Group Captain Ajit Kulkarni, who is leading the formation, is the commanding officer of Suryakiran. Flying to the right of the leader as Suryakiran 2 is Wing Commander Vijay Shelke, a proud alumnus of Sainik School, Satara. Flying to the left as Suryakiran 3 is Wing Commander Shishir Arora. Flying right behind the leader is Suryakiran 4, Wing Commander Ashwin Thakre. Flying as right outer is Suryakiran 6, Wing Commander Mayank Nautiyal. His left counterpart is Suryakiran 5, Squadron Leader Ajay Dasarathi. Flying at the tail of the formation is Suryakiran 7, Wing Commander Akhilesh Singh. Squadron Leader G.S. Dhillon as Suryakiran 8 and Wing Commander Sahil Gandhi as Suryakiran 9 complete the flock of 9. Group Captain Prashant Grover is the safety observer for today's display. The other daredevils in the team are Wing Commander Anup Singh, Squadron Leader Manish Mishra, Squadron Leader Abhijit Singh, and Squadron Leader Sudesh Karki. Screaming past you, the 9th ship, that was Suryakiran in fulcrum formation. ladies and gentlemen, considering the visibility conditions which are relevant today, the team will be carrying out maneuvers only in the horizontal plane. Though you will miss out on the graceful loops and rolls, the team will make it exciting for you with a repertoire of various formations in the horizontal plane. Unseen in the distance, the team changed over to Sukhoi formation and has carried out a graceful flyby in the shape of India's frontline fighter aircraft, the Sukhoi 30 MKI. After that flyby in Sukhoi formation, the team is now changing over to Gripen formation. And elevation from each other, with turbulence and jet wakes buffeting the aircraft. It is a constant struggle for the pilot to maintain the exact position required to make the exciting formations that you are witnessing today. This, ladies and gentlemen, call for superior piloting skills. To fly with such split-second precision demands peak performance from both man and machine. To strive for perfection, a team of 100 skilled technicians led by Sinha assist the flying effort. Ladies and gentlemen, is the latest proposed induction into the white fight. Watch out for the distinct canards which are formed by Surikran 2 and 3, the inner left and right members. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in from your left, the Surikran in Rafale formation. Thunderbolt goes, says the leader, and the formation will now change over to Thunderbolt. This formation represents the shape of the venerable Hunter aircraft that was flown by the predecessors of the Surikran, the Thunderbolts. Legacy Sukhoi aerobatic team has showcased its skills on the HJT-16 aircraft in a number of displays around the country, including numerous displays at the prestigious Aero India International Air Show at Bangalore. The team is also displayed abroad at Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Thailand, Singapore, Laos, and the People's Republic of China. The present team on Hawks has, since its introduction in 2015, carried out numerous displays across the country, including several ones at India's premier international air show Aero India and 4 presidential events. Which will now be coming in from the right, the big arrow peel. Ladies and gentlemen, all 9 aircraft coming in the form of a big arrow. Team Sukhoi proudly dedicates this maneuver to the memory of the Marshal of the Air Force, Arjun Singh, Distinguished Flying Cross. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a small display of the skill and precision which stands testimony to the sheer hard work and dedication of all the team members. On behalf of the entire team, I express sincere gratitude for your response and encouragement. We hope you have enjoyed watching this display as much as we have enjoyed putting it up for you.
On the 85th anniversary of the Indian Air Force, you've just been witness to a spectacular demonstration of precision and performance, pomp and pageantry, fervor and fortitude. We pledge that we will keep coming back year after year to many a millennia to celebrate the skill, the courage, the valor of our air warriors.
A culmination of a grand parade commemorating the 85th anniversary of the Indian Air Force, and a spectacular air display displaying the growth, sustenance, prowess and might of the Indian Air Force. From a humble beginning in 1932, the Indian Air Force has grown to be one of the largest air forces in the world. On this auspicious day, the IF once again pledges to keep up to its motto, Nabha Sprisham Deeptam, or touch the sky with glory, and reassures its countrymen to safeguard the Indian skies always and ever.
आशय नहीं बल्कि विश्वास है कि हमेशा की तरह आगे आने वाले समय में भी भारतीय वायुसेना वीरता, शौर्य और पराक्रम के नए अध्याय